everyone. Thank you for joining me. We're going to talk about this Leo full moon that is happening on January 25th, 2024 at 1:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be happening in Leo at 5 degrees and 15 minutes. Okay, so you guys know that a full moon is the moon opposing the sun. And in this case, it will be the moon being in Leo and opposing Aquarius, where the sun is located. Now, these energies will be felt until July 2024. The energies of a full moon in general is cycles ending, chapters ending, also releasing emotionally, completions of projects, forgiveness and gratitude is here for yourself and for others, okay? And this full moon, it will be releasing the energies of Leo, which are wanting you to shine. And love yourself for shining. Love yourself for it. Releasing the old you while the moon is opposing Aquarius. It is asking you to do it in a detached way. Okay? So drama isn't the main theme here. I also want to give you a little bit about Leo. So the ruler of Leo is the sun. That represents your vitality, your creativity, your sense of authority. Where your sun is placed in your chart, this is what you love. This is what you're good at. This is where you need to recognize within yourself that you have a purpose for the collective. Your sun isn't the only planet that defines you, but it is where your power lies, where you can take ownership within your chart, okay? But you have to believe in yourself to do this. This full moon is about seeing who you are as an individual that can also put forth that individuality into the collective to become whole within the community, to bring love and joy and harmony within the frequency of the world. It is asking you to feel your power on an emotional level, all right? There are aspects that are happening here with this moon. Now, the sun in Aquarius will be conjunct Pluto, and this will allow you to change within your subconscious, okay? Then we have the moon squaring Jupiter in Taurus, and that is emotional expansion. Mercury and Mars will be conjunct in Capricorn, and it will enhance your drive. It will also give you practical solutions to realistic goals that you may have. Mars will square the North Node in Aries and is asking you to align your actions with your purpose. Chiron will also be making an aspect to the North Node, which will be conjunct the North Node in Aries. And this is also asking you to cultivate that self-confidence by releasing emotional blockages. So, alchemizing these energies, this full moon is unleashing your power, all right? And putting the old you behind. So we're going to look at the 5th house within your chart. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign for the full picture that's happening within your world. And I'm also going to look at the house that this full moon is touching. Okay? Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Taurus. I hope you're doing well today. If you can't see the screen, Taurus, please expand and zoom in so you can see where I'm circling. We have the Leo full moon happening in your 4th house and your 10th house. So there is the fourth house is activated with property, home, family, nurturing, security, sense of belonging, your emotional core strength and foundation. Now, with this full moon, I do want to remind you that the lion within you is trying to be released here, trying to put you on the path of your hopes, dreams, and wishes, okay? And that has to do with a lot of your professional life, maybe even your status. This could also, in regards to the 10th house, be a legacy that you're trying to leave behind. Or the relationship that you have with your father's health and wealth could be a theme here with how you nurture yourself. Okay, so let's get into it. Because this full moon is not just about unleashing your inner power, but it's also to restore you of the power that you already have. And that has to do a lot with the way that you grew up, the way that you see your family life, the way that you see your home life. What this full moon is asking you to do is not associate yourself with your blood family, but to also remember that the people that are surrounding you in your career and professional life are family too. And when it comes to your hopes, dreams, and wishes and goals, that is one step ahead. That is one way that you can facilitate those hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals, okay? Because Aquarius, remember, is hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals. Also, it can be your community and I lost track, and your networks, groups, and clubs, all right? And if you feel like that the surrounding people in your life, communications within your life aren't serving you, it's time for you to change it. It's time for you to get into another chapter that serves you toward your hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals. And this deals with that 10th house. This deals with your professional life. The sun is shining here, okay? The sun is highlighting this for you to show you what areas need to be taken care of, all right? Your relationship with your father, whatever that may have been, needs to be understood that you can have your own authority, okay? That you can nurture yourself, that you can place that home feeling within yourself, fourth house, okay? And you can shine that out into the community, into your work, into your professional life, into your reputation, into your status, okay? You can be the father here, your own authority here, okay? Now, I do want to point out also that mothers are highlighted too within the fourth house. So if that situation happened with a motherly figure, that you can understand that you can be loved, that you can love yourself. And that is probably the hardest thing, is to love yourself and to have the confidence, you know, as your own authority. And because everybody goes through this, everybody has to get their mindset to that point, especially if they no longer have their parents within their life, okay? And it's not easy, but it can be done on a day-to-day basis. You can put affirmations out there. You can recite affirmations for yourself. You can listen to different people in regards to mindsets and inner child healing here. I used to use Christina Lopes for that. She's a heart alchemist, and she's on YouTube, Christina Lopes, and it's Christina with the C, and Lopes is Lopes, but she talks about inner child healing, of loving yourself first, giving that inner child what it needs. Okay, and it does take time. It's not an overnight thing. It does take time to work up and see that you can nurture yourself and love yourself no matter what. If you with the 10th house activated, if you have trouble doing that, I do suggest, because the sun is highlighting your professional and career life, that you try to nurture others through your career. Okay. Also, the 5th house is highlighted because the 5th house is ruled by Leo in astrology. Okay, and this is a Virgo placement. And with Virgo, is asking you to have fun in a detail-oriented way. You may have to make a list for yourself to have fun, honestly. Like, put down some of the things that you love to do or want to do, almost like a bucket list kind of thing, and go through them. Okay, this is to unleash that lion. And when you put down the things that you've always wanted to do, or that you can actually do now that you haven't been doing, it will give you the confidence that's needed, especially in those 2 houses, especially in the 4th house of home and the 10th house of your professional life and your status. Okay, because, okay, so explaining this of, if you are a Taurus that is single and you've been wanting to meet someone, this, that, and other, they're not going to be interested in meeting someone that self-loathes themselves. They're going to be interested in meeting someone that is fun, that is exciting, right? The 5th house is trying to make you self-secure so that your hopes, dreams, and wishes come true. And if you're single, that's probably a relationship or a family or something of that nature, right? But to get there is to start from scratch, of gaining that confidence, that self-worth that you have deep within, that you expected from your family life, but in turn have to give it to yourself, okay? Because this is a full moon, this is a release. This is a restoration and healing. This is emotional. Moons are emotional, okay? And you may have to feel it, Taurus, to heal it, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. And that's with anything. That's with anything. If in the 5th house, if you've been wanting to have that creative endeavor, you know, because fun is there, but it's ruled by Virgo. And Virgo can be analytical. Virgo can be detail-oriented. Virgo can tell you to clean up your act before you have fun, right? So that's pretty much what's being expressed here, okay? But I think that's about all I have for this full moon. Please like, share, and subscribe. And Taurus, I will see you next time.